Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be reactions for WWE Crown Jewel Perth 2025. Yes, I did wake up early in the morning to watch this pay-per-view. Yes, I did wake up at 8 a.m. here in the United States of America to watch this pay-per-view. And yes, this pay-per-view is coming out right now. So, you guys know how these videos go by now, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm just gonna get right into the results. So, I got 5 out of the 5 matches correct that were on the show. And overall, that was a perfect pay-per-view for me. So I got the pay-per-view 100% correct. Perfect pay-per-view. The pay-per-view itself was pretty good, so let's get into it. So the first match of the night is the Australian Street Fight match. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Winner of the Australian Street Fight match, Bronson Reed. Like I said in my predictions video, pretty much what I predicted to happen did happen. If you have not watched my predictions video, which I would recommend you go watch it, but in my predictions video, I basically say what I think is going to happen, and it did happen. So I predicted that Bronson Reed was going to win the match, and that is correct. That is what happened. And I predicted the reason why Bronson Reed was going to win this match was because the vision of Braun Breaker would get involved and help him win the match. And that's exactly what happened. Braun Breaker did get involved in the match to help Bronson Reed. But the Usos also helped Roman Reigns. But there was a crucial mistake that helped Roman Reigns lose the match. And that's because Jey Uso accidentally speared Roman Reigns. And Bronson Reed took advantage and he won the match. So overall, it was a great match. You guys know how I feel about stipulation matches already. There's no need for me to explain, so I thought it was great. The second match of the night is a singles match for the WWE Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Raw, Stephanie McMahon, WWE Women's World Champion versus SmackDown, Tiffany Stratton, WWE Women's Champion. Winner of the singles match and the new WWE Women's Crown Jewel Champion, Stephanie McMahon. So, I'm not really too surprised by this outcome. I pretty much made it clear in my predictions video that I was predicting Stephanie McMahon to win. And my reasons for her to win is because Stephanie McMahon needed this win. She needed it. And the reason why I believe Stephanie McMahon needed this win is because Stephanie McMahon has only won the WWE Women's World Championship like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I think her defeating Tiffany Stratton and having a big win makes her look like a credible champion because she hasn't had a title defense yet. And, you know, she did not defend her title at this pay-per-view. So I felt like Stephanie McMahon needed to win, and she was my prediction because she needed to win because her winning would make her look like a credible champion. It wouldn't make her look weak at all, and it would be a good start to her title reign. Also, like I said, Tiffany Stratton didn't really need to win this match. She was 17-0 in singles matches before this match. She has been the WWE Women's Champion for 281 days. And I felt like she needed to be humbled by Stephanie Vaquer, you know. Like I said, you know, I think Tiffany Stratton is a great wrestler, but I think Stephanie Vaquer needed to win more. But it was a great match. The third match of the night is a singles match. John Cena versus AJ Styles. Winner of the singles match, John Cena. Now, this is the match that I actually talked about the most in my predictions video. And I had a lot to say about this storybook rivalry between John Cena and AJ Styles. The whole history of it. And I gave my reasons why I think John Cena was going to win. And I gave my reasons why AJ Styles was going to win. AJ Styles could have possibly win because he is 2-1 against John Cena in singles matches, while John Cena is 1-0 against AJ Styles in title matches. Another thing about John Cena is, or another thing about AJ Styles is he's 2-1 in pay-per-views against John Cena. That's a thing that I didn't mention during my predictions video, but I'm mentioning it now. But the really deciding factor for my prediction for John Cena to win is, if you think about it, if you think about this, you know, John Cena retirement tour, how many dates he has left, and the opponents that he has already faced. John Cena well, he would now be 3-1, but, well, actually, no, he would be 3-2, actually, but he would be 3-2 against people that he's had a history with. So if you think about it, John Cena, you know, he's had a long history with Randy Orton. He defeated him. He's had a long history with CM Punk. He defeated him. He had a long history with Brock Lesnar. Yeah, he lost to him. I mean, you can't really say that Cody Rhodes and John Cena had a long history. Same thing with Logan Paul. So, you know, but yeah, John Cena, you know, if you take a look at it, you know, he's had a long history with some of these people, and he's had a long history with AJ Styles. So if you really take a look at it, it's like, you really think about it, my prediction was correct. John Cena was going to win this match. Now, overall, the match was great. I don't know. The match of the night is going to be really hard for me to decide in this one because, and I'm not going to get to it yet, but I will talk about the main event. But there was a lot of great things about this match. I'm so happy that this match actually happened because originally this match was not supposed to happen. John Cena was originally not supposed to face AJ Styles during his retirement tour for whatever reason, even though their storybook rivalry that they have had, John Cena was not going to get this match against him, but in the end, it actually did happen because of the fans. The fans petitioned for it. They really wanted to see this match between John Cena and AJ Styles. They went after WWE on social media. And I give the props to the fans for making this match happen. But the match was great. It was classic John Cena, classic AJ Styles, just like their previous matches. Obviously, John Cena had a lot of, what do I say? John Cena used a lot of moves from other wrestlers that he has faced during his career. So John Cena used The Miz's finisher, the skull crushing finale. John Cena is more than likely not going to face The Miz before he retires. He also used the Accolade, the submission finisher from Rusev. He had a rivalry with Rusev. He used the Sister Abigail from Bray Wyatt, a tribute to Bray Wyatt, which he had a feud with. He also used the Walls of Jericho from Chris Jericho. He attempted the 619 from Rey Mysterio, but it didn't connect. And then, you got, AJ Styles used the Scorpion Death Drop from Sting. AJ Styles used the Sweet Chin Music from Shawn Michaels. Both AJ Styles and John Cena attempted the pedigree from Triple H. John Cena used the vintage Randy Orton DDT. He also used the RKO. John Cena used a choke slam and a tombstone pile driver from The Undertaker. So overall, this was a really great match, and I enjoyed it very much, very, very much. Also, this is John Cena's 100th PLE, his 100th pay-per-view win, which in the history books, John Cena is in second place for most pay-per-view wins. The number one is The Undertaker with 107. And John Cena only has 4 more appearances left. So he's not going to be able to beat that record that The Undertaker holds. But I feel like somebody like Randy Orton will probably defeat it, probably. But anyways, on to the next. The fourth thing is a tag team match. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane. Winners of the tag team match, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Yeah, I'm not really too surprised by this outcome. Like I said in my predictions video, Rhea Ripley, just like Bronson Reed, they're both native to Australia. They were both born in Australia, and it doesn't make sense to have your Australian wrestlers lose at an Australian pay-per-view. It just didn't make sense. But Rhea Ripley and Io Sky did end up winning in the end. Like I said, more than likely they were going to have Rhea Ripley win because she's the top babyface in the company, just like Io Sky. She's a top star, and, the Australian fans go wild for Rhea Ripley, so I knew they were going to win. I mean, it was possible that the Kabuki Warriors could have won, where WWE swerved everybody and have them win and get the whole Australian crowd pissed off, but, I think they made the smart decision with having Rhea Ripley win here. And now, it's time for the main event. Singles match for the WWE Men's Crown Jewel Championship. SmackDown, Cody Rhodes, undisputed WWE Universal Champion, versus Raw, Seth Rollins, WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Winner of the singles match and the new WWE Men's Crown Jewel Champion, Seth Rollins. And like I said, I'm not surprised with this outcome, but it really needed to happen. Like I said in my predictions video, Seth Rollins needed this win just based off of storyline reasons. It just doesn't really make sense for Cody Rhodes to win. Cody Rhodes didn't need to win this match, okay? He has a 3-0 record against Seth Rollins already, and also Cody Rhodes already won the Men's Crown Jewel Championship at the last pay-per-view, which, like I said before, I don't really care for the Crown Jewel Championships. I think it's stupid. I don't really care for it. I think the match itself is just great on its own. I like the concept of two top stars facing each other for competition and to see who is the best. And I think that's great. And I think that's a great concept. And I really do enjoy that. But, having the Crown Jewel Championship, to only have it for one night and never defend it again, I don't like that. Also, it was made for Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, and I just never liked that. But anyways, yeah, Seth Rollins really needed to win this match, and I knew that Cody wasn't going to win because, Cody Rhodes already has like a 3-0 record against Seth Rollins, and Cody Rhodes has already been the WWE Crown Jewel champion already, and, Seth Rollins needed it to win. Also, it's because of storyline reasons, like, what would Seth Rollins do if he actually did lose the Cody Rhodes? Well, more than likely, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker would turn on him, and Seth Rollins wouldn't be the future of WWE, and, he wouldn't be the vision for the vision. It would be Cody Rhodes, the number one quarterback at charge. But, Seth Rollins got the win in the end. I pretty much knew it was going to happen. Like it needed to happen. He needed to win. It just makes sense for everything that's going on storyline-wise. And I'm happy that Seth Rollins was able to get the win in the end. So, what is my match of the night? Oh, geez, this is really tough. I mean, if I had a choice of having two, and I mean two matches of the night, I would have to say it's the main event singles match for the WWE Crown Jewel Championship and singles match John Cena versus AJ Styles. I really want to put both of them at matches of the night, but I can only choose one. So, what is my match of the night? Ooh, it's tough. I'm mulling it over here. I hate to do it, but I'm going to give it to it. The match of the night is the singles match for the WWE Men's Crown Jewel Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. It was a great match. It was great. It deserved to main event the show. It was great. Underdog match, singles match, John Cena versus AJ Styles. Really, this match on its own is a main event worthy match, and it was just a great match. Everything that happened in the match was great, and out of the matches on the show, it's probably the second best match on the show besides the main event. So that's my underdog match of the night. Honorable mention. The honorable mention is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I don't know. See, if I go with the Australian street fight match, people are going to be thinking that I'm biased for picking that match because it is a stipulation match, and I do like stipulation match. I think they add more to a story. But I could also go with the singles match for the WWE Women's Crown Jewel Championship, which was a great match. I mean, you know what? I'm going to go singles match for the WWE Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Stephanie Vaquer versus Tiffany Stratton. I feel like it was the best women's match on the show, and 2 out of the 5 matches were actually women's matches, so I think that was the best women's match of the show, in my opinion. Yeah, that's my honorable mention. And those are my predictions and reactions for WWE Crown Jewel Perth 2025. Please post a comment. What were your predictions and reactions for WWE Crown Jewel Perth 2025. And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Period.